Have you ever noticed how two people can experience the same event and walk away with completely different interpretations? This phenomenon is not just a quirk of human nature, it's a fundamental aspect of how we interact with the world. That's the power of perception. It shapes our reality, influencing every aspect of our lives. It's our unique way of seeing and understanding the world around us. And each person's perception is like a fingerprint, entirely unique and shaped by their experiences, beliefs, and emotions. Think of it like a pair of glasses we wear. These glasses are tinted by our past experiences, our culture, and even our mood at any given moment. These glasses color how we see everything, influencing our thoughts, feelings, and actions. They can make the same situation appear completely different to two people. Perception isn't just about what we see, though. It's a multi-sensory experience. It's also about how we hear, smell, taste, and touch. Each of these senses contributes to our overall perception of reality. Our senses are bombarded with information every second, from the sound of a distant car horn to the scent of fresh coffee, and our brains work tirelessly to make sense of it all. This complex process involves filtering out irrelevant information and focusing on what's important. This process of organizing and interpreting sensory data is what creates our individual realities. Each person's brain processes this information in a slightly different way, leading to unique perspectives. Because our perceptions are so deeply personal, they can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. It's important to remember that no two perspectives are exactly alike. This diversity of perception is what makes human interaction so rich and complex. What might seem like a harmless comment to one person could be deeply hurtful to another. This is because each person interprets words and actions through their own perceptual lens. Understanding this fundamental truth is essential for building empathy. By recognizing that others may see the world differently, we can begin to appreciate their viewpoints and navigating relationships with compassion. This awareness can help us communicate more effectively and build stronger, more understanding connections with those around us. Embracing the diversity of perception enriches our human experience, allowing us to learn and grow from each other's unique viewpoints.
Our brains are incredible organs, marvels of biological engineering that govern our thoughts, emotions, and actions. They process information at lightning speed, constantly filtering and interpreting the world around us, making sense of the myriad stimuli we encounter every second. But here's the catch. Our brains love shortcuts. These shortcuts, known as heuristics, help us make quick decisions without having to analyze every detail. They rely on past experiences, beliefs, and expectations to make quick judgments and predictions. This reliance on past knowledge helps us navigate the world efficiently. Imagine walking into a room and seeing a table with a red tablecloth. Your brain doesn't need to analyze every aspect of the table to understand what it is. Your brain instantly recognizes the familiar object, drawing on past experiences to tell you it's a table. This recognition happens in a fraction of a second. But what if the tablecloth is draped in a way that obscures the table's legs? This slight change can alter your perception. Someone with a fear of spiders might momentarily perceive the draped cloth as a large spider, triggering a fear response. This reaction is a testament to how our brains can misinterpret information based on our fears and biases. This example illustrates how our brains use pre-existing frameworks to interpret new information. These frameworks are mental models that help us understand and predict the world. While these frameworks are helpful for navigating everyday life, they can also lead to misinterpretations and biases. Our brains can sometimes jump to conclusions that aren't accurate. That's why it's so important to be aware of the role our brains play in shaping our perceptions. By understanding this, we can become more mindful of our thought processes. By understanding how our brains work, we can start to recognize when our perceptions might be influenced by factors beyond our conscious awareness. This recognition is crucial for personal growth. This awareness is the first step towards challenging limiting beliefs and creating a more accurate and empowering view of ourselves and the world. By questioning our automatic responses, we can open ourselves up to new possibilities and perspectives. Our brains are also incredibly adaptable. They can learn and change based on new information and experiences, a concept known as neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity allows our brains to form new connections and pathways, helping us to overcome old habits and develop new, healthier ones. As we expose ourselves to new experiences and ideas, our brains evolve, enabling us to see the world in different ways and to grow as individuals. Embracing this change and growth can lead to a more fulfilling and enriched life, where we are not limited by our past, but are constantly evolving and improving. The potential for transformation is within all of us, and it starts with understanding and harnessing the power of our incredible brains.
Think of your brain as a powerful filter, constantly working to manage the overwhelming amount of information we encounter every day. Just like a coffee filter separates the grounds from the water, allowing only the pure liquid to pass through, our brains filter through the constant stream of information coming at us, deciding what's important and what we can ignore. This process is crucial for our survival and efficiency. However, this filtering process is not entirely objective. It's heavily influenced by our biases, assumptions, and past experiences, which shape the way we perceive the world around us. Biases are like mental shortcuts that help us make quick decisions. They allow us to navigate complex environments without being overwhelmed by every detail. These biases are often based on stereotypes, cultural norms, or personal preferences that we've internalized over time. While some biases can be harmless and even helpful, others can lead to prejudice and discrimination, creating barriers between us and others. For example, if we grow up believing that certain professions are only suitable for specific genders, we might unconsciously discriminate against someone who doesn't fit that mold. This can limit opportunities and perpetuate inequality. Assumptions are beliefs we hold about something or someone without having all the facts. They fill in the gaps in our knowledge, often based on incomplete or inaccurate information. We often make assumptions based on limited information or past experiences, which can sometimes lead us astray. While assumptions can be helpful in some situations, they can also lead to misunderstandings and conflict, especially in our relationships. Misinterpreting someone's actions or words can create unnecessary tension and hurt feelings. Past experiences, particularly those that were emotionally charged, can have a profound impact on our perceptions. These experiences leave a lasting imprint on our minds. If we've been hurt or betrayed in the past, we might be more likely to perceive similar situations as threatening, even if they're not. This can lead to overreactions and defensive behavior. By becoming aware of our biases, assumptions, and past experiences, we can start to challenge their influence on our perceptions. This self-awareness is the first step towards personal growth and improved interactions with others. This awareness allows us to see the world with more clarity and compassion. It helps us to understand others better and to respond to situations more thoughtfully rather than reacting based on our preconceived notions. Engaging in open dialogue with people from different backgrounds can also help us to challenge our biases and assumptions. By listening to others' perspectives, we can broaden our own understanding and become more empathetic. Personal reflection and mindfulness practices can further aid in recognizing and addressing our biases. Taking the time to reflect on our thoughts and actions allows us to identify patterns and make conscious changes. Overcoming biases and assumptions not only improves our relationships with others, but also contributes to our personal growth. It enables us to approach life with an open mind and a willingness to learn and adapt. Ultimately, by challenging our biases and assumptions, we can see the world through a lens of understanding and compassion, fostering a more inclusive and harmonious society for everyone.
Thanks for watching. Perception is a powerful tool that shapes our understanding of the world. By recognizing the filters that influence our perceptions, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Remember, perception is not reality, but it can be a powerful stepping stone to discovering truth. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep challenging your perceptions. Until next time, stay curious and stay open-minded.